Good morning. Welcome to e-learning on Monday, September 21st. We'll start with our reading lessons and introduce our new word wall words for this week. Repeat these words after me, and then I'll use them in a sentence. Are. Now you say it. How are you today? Buy. We buy food at the supermarket. Little. The little boy couldn't reach the high shelf. Said. His mom said we could come over later. To. Now, to has three different meanings, three different spellings. Listen to this sentence as I use T-O-O in a sentence. There are too many people in the elevator. Up. The kite flew up into the sky. Will. She will braid my hair tomorrow. You. How are you? Next, we're going to read these sentences, and I want you to read the sentences after I read it, and then see if you can find the sight words or the word wall words. Are they with us? Now you read it. Do you see any of the sight words here? Yeah. Are. I'll read it and then you read it. I will buy the red one. Your turn. You see any of the word wall words or sight words? Yeah, right here. Buy. It is little and has dots. Your turn. Which is one of these is a high frequency word or a sight word? Here it is. Mom said yes. Your turn. What word is one of our words for this week? Yeah, right here, said. And the last sentence, can you come with me? Your turn. Which one of these is a word that I would put on our word wall this week? Yeah, you. Very good. Now, we're going to go over the phonics posters for this week. Oh, looks like I have some circles here I need to get rid of. Let me see if I can clear all drawings. There we go. Yes, that was from circling those words on the other slide. So we're going to talk about words that have G in them, like G as in goat. Say goat, goat, goat. Sometimes you have G at the beginning of a word, and sometimes you'll have G at the end of a word, and sometimes they have two G's. An example would be the word egg. Egg ends with two G's. Now here's a word that begins with G. See if you can sound that out with me. G, a, gap. Good. We're also going to talk about a lot of words that have K in them. K as in kangaroo. Say kangaroo, kangaroo, kangaroo. Kangaroo sounds also like the sound for C, as in cat. Both of these letters have the same sound. When you have the k sound at the end of a word, a lot of times they put them both together, as in back, pack. Here's a word with K at the beginning. Can you sound that out with me? It, kit. Good. Now, at the end of these slides, there you will see another picture like this with the little play button, and you will be able to play this video that has the I sound in it. We're going to be focusing, we started last week talking about short I in the middle of words, and well, some of them at the beginning, and we're going to continue with that. A lot of times when a vowel is followed by a consonant, most of the time it will be the short I sound. We also call three-letter words like this consonant, vowel, consonant, CVC words, and they typically will have short I sound or short vowel. I, g, pig, d, I, g, dig, it, fit, it, d, it, d, did, it, pin, s, it, sip. Don't forget to play the video at the end of the slideshow. Okay, let's blend these words together also. B, a, g. You do it. Oh, that's it. Bag. Good. G, a, g. You read it. Gag. Good. K, it. Yeah. Kit. Good. K, it. You blend it. Kin. Good. You see anything in this row of words? Do you notice anything about any of these words? I said we would be having lots of words with G's and K's. Also notice here that the AG in bag and this gag ends with AG. They both rhyme. Bag, gag. Do kit and kin rhyme? No, they end with different letters. If they end with the same letters and have the same word family, ag, then they rhyme. Bag, gag. But this is not the same family. It and in. They begin with the same letter, but they do not rhyme. Let's look at this row. G, a. You blend them together. What's that say? Yeah, gap. Good. K, I, d. Kid. Good. P, I, g. Pig. Good. K, I, m. K, im. What is it? Kim. Good. Do you see any words that rhyme in this row that are in the same word family because they end the same? Nope, I don't either. They all have a different consonant at the end. P, D, G, and M. And this one has a different vowel. This one has A in the middle. The rest of them have I's. No rhyming words in that row. Okay, so this is a lesson on comprehension, and we're going to be talking this week about the idea of persuasion. Authors sometimes write in order to persuade you to think the way that they do, or to get you to do something. And so they have ideas and support as a way to do that. When authors write to persuade, they want readers to do or believe something. So first of all, they usually state their opinion. What does the author think or feel? And once the author has told you their opinion, I think this, I believe that, I feel, yada, yada, blank is the best. Then they're going to give reasons. What reasons support the opinion? Look for facts or things that can be proved. Then they give, examples. What examples or details tell more about the reasons? So we're going to look at a story. Actually, it's just a couple of pages, a very short little passage that looks like this. Kids, speak up. The author wrote this to persuade us. They are trying to get us to believe something. The author shared his opinion. So here we go, a little bigger. Kids, speak up. Why is the place where you live great? I think my town is great, says this little boy. It has a big park. We can play ball. So he gives his opinion. He thinks his town is great. Then he gives a reason that he thinks his town is great because it has a big park. And then his example is that you can play ball in a big park in his town. Okay, this little guy says, I like my town because it has a library. I get tons of books. Okay, his opinion is that he likes his town. His reason is because it has a library. And an example of why he likes that is because he can get tons of books. Here this little girl says, the workers make my town great. Firefighters put out fires fast. So she's thinking her town is great because the workers make it great. And an example is that the firefighters put out the fires fast. And the last little boy, he says, I love my town. It has a lake. My dad and I go fishing. Why does he like his town? Because it has a lake. That's his reason. And an example of why he likes the town and the reason that he likes it so much because it has a lake is because him and his dad go fishing. So remember, an author usually starts out telling us their opinion or what they think about something, and then they give reasons to support that, and then examples also. So I want you to be thinking about that in some of your reading this week. Listen and think about whether or not an author is trying to convince you of something, to persuade you.